Hello friends, this is Jackie from Keep It Simple Stickers and welcome to another Budget With Me video. We are going to be budgeting for the month of March 2020 and we're going to be using a brand new budgeting kit from the Enchanted Garden collection. All of my budgeting kits come in 2 pages. If you've seen my budgeting videos before, then you kind of know how they're set up. So I won't spend too much time going over them, and of course you'll see me laying them down as I go through my budget with you. So I started with this page here, the calendar overview, because I want to just really quickly mark down my husband's paychecks, and he will be paid 2 times this month, and I'm going to be using the little asterisks from the kit to mark that. He'll be paid the 13th and the 27th this month. It's a 2 paycheck month, which is just fine. I know we all love those 3 paycheck, those of us who are bi-weekly, is that what it's called? Bi-weekly? But this month, it's 2. So went ahead and marked those. This kit is very light, but you can see the pink and that really pretty sky blue. So now let's go back to these pages here. This is where I start my spread. I started after the tab, and I did Frankenplan this planner. I added an extra notes sheet, and I'll show that to you when I get there. So I went ahead and I took a picture of my February budget just so that I kind of knew what it looked like and how I set it up. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I do is I lay down this header at the top. I'm in frame. And I usually just line it up with the dots. These were designed for any 7x9 planner. I specifically designed them for the EC Deluxe Monthly. And then I actually did not get a deluxe monthly for 2020 because I am a 1 planner person, but I wanted to, that's why I have my budget within my daily use planner. So that's why some of these strips are a little bit longer, but I wanted to leave them as such in case you did have the deluxe monthly or any 7x9 inch planner. Let me grab my pen and let's go ahead and get started with the income sources. I do disclose a lot of information. The only piece of information that I do not disclose is my husband's income. Quite honestly, the reason I don't disclose it is because of his request. I want to, be respectful of the boo-boo. So I'm not going to disclose his pay, but I will disclose the goal that I have for my pay from Keep It Simple Stickers, my online sticker shop. My goal this month is $700. I would like to be able to transfer, I do have a separate checking account for my business. But this month I would like to be able to transfer $700 over. And a lot of you know, because you've watched my videos, that the money from Keep It Simple Stickers goes towards my 2 children. I have 2 kids, ages 4 and 18 months. No, 19 months probably by the time you're seeing this. And yeah, they are the light and loves of my life. Let's go ahead and let's move to our fixed expenses. We don't have many. We follow Dave Ramsey's plan, his baby steps. So we are on baby step number 6, which is to pay off your mortgage early, which we are doing our best, the best that we can with that. So we only have 6 fixed expenses at this time. I have my March budget from last year pulled up as well. And yeah, that's it. So for our mortgage, we pay $1,500 a month. That is more than our required payment. We're trying to pay just a little bit more towards that principal every month, as best we can with Joe's paychecks and my money that I transfer over. Gym and college is set at $465. 400 of that is college, and 65 is for Kate's gymnastics. She goes twice a week, so she does pay. We pay a little bit more for her gymnastics. All right, so gas last year at this time was $90.06. So I'm just going to budget 90. It has been a little bit warmer here in Michigan. We've had some kind of warm days, but I do just want to base it on my last year's data. And then electric was 110. So again, from last year, I was like spot on with that. I think I was 3 cents off. Our Verizon is the same as it's been every month, which is $193. I know some people might think that that's a lot. That does include, we got new phones about 1.5 years ago. And at that time, it was a better deal to pay a little bit more each month on our bill than to pay it all up front. I know, isn't that weird, friends? I don't even understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that even work? Anyways, moving on, baby. Internet, 65. We do not have cable anymore. I was totally fine with that until I realized 2 things. This is an election year, right? So there's going to be a lot of, information that I'd like to keep up on with that. And this is an Olympic summer year, friends. I'm like, how am I gonna watch the Olympics? And just like, I don't watch it anyways. I'm like, but I like the summer one, So anyways, let me go ahead and tally up our fixed expenses, and I will be right back with you. All right, so fixed expenses are $2,423 for March. Let's go ahead and let's get to the varied expenses. And we have a couple March ones that are a little bit unusual. My sister is getting married this month, so I need to factor in a little bit extra money for the events that go around that momentous... Oops, sorry, friends, I didn't mean to bump. There we go. Didn't mean to bump that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm still in frame, y'all. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the 4 that I track on my calendar. Groceries, gas, food. That's eating out. So like if we order a pizza or if I go to Tim Hortons and get a coffee, that kind of thing. And for groceries, I'm trying to get it down to $850, and that includes paper products, toiletries, Band-Aids, baby food. Not that my kids eat baby food all that often anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Dog food, flea medication for our dogs, etc., etc. And we're comfortable with that, friends. I don't tend to overspend in groceries. If I do, I know for the next month to tighten it up a little bit, but I try and stick around $200 or so a week. And if I only go to the grocery store once a week, then it's good. It's those like times where I forget things that I'll go again and I'll be like, oh, I could get this. Or, oh, let's add, like, don't do that, Jackie. Just don't. Gas, let's see. So I budgeted $150 for February. Let me really quickly see what January ended up looking like for gas meaning gas for our cars. It was $177. But you know what? I think I'm still gonna stick around $150 for gas. And just try and be a little more cognizant with going different places. Eating out, we always leave at $50, and we're usually under budget with that. Unbudgeted should be $0. Friends, I'm not perfect. Unbudgeted usually is never $0 in our house. And I know some people might like say, well, then put some money on it, but I really want to try and limit the unnecessary spending that, it's mainly me, friends, it's not Joe, that we do. So I always try and keep that unbudgeted amount in mind, and that does help. Some things just, you know, kind of come up. So let's see. I just put clothing, medical, hair, and nails. I'm looking at my budget from last year. Okay. That's about it. I do like to put home. That's a line item I added since last year. So that could be home decor. That could also be home repair, things of that nature. And then family fun. And then I need to add in that item about my sister Izzy's wedding. I'm getting towards the end, friend. My handwriting's getting a little, it's going a little awry here. Let me flatten myself out and get my timbo, because I'm not liking how that wedding is starting to look, friends. That word. Am I still in frame? Yep, it's just a little cockeyed there. Okay. And I don't have any birthdays this month. My sister Izzy's birthday is in March, but I already got her a gift. We're not going on any trips this month, so I feel like that might be it. Usually I go to the second page, but I don't think I'm going to go to the second page this month, which is, hey, I'm fine with that. So let me really quickly just throw this down and then we can talk numbers. All right, friends, I'm back. I took up that other strip that I had and I used the totals from the second page because I'm not going to use the March budget continued. And I rewrote Izzy's wedding and I re-put down that new sticker. So all is right with the world. We are back at it. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cover up that colored strip at the bottom with a little glitter strip. And then let's finish these numbers here. So clothing, I always budget $100 for. I think last month I might have brought it down. Did I bring it down? Yes, I brought it down to 50. So I think I'm going to keep it at 50 again. So I guess I don't always budget 100. Oops. Let's bring it to 50. Medical, I don't think we have any upcoming appointments. So I think last month I had it at 50. Let's go ahead and put it to 25. Because I don't foresee any appointments, knock on wood. Okay. Hair and nails. Okay, so this is where things are going to get kind of tricky because I know for my sister's wedding, I'll be getting my nails done and my hair done. So I think I'm going to put 150 in for this because I know I'm going to have a little bit of a extra that I'm going to have to pay for that, which is totally fine. This doesn't happen, you know, every day or anything. Home decor, I like to budget 100. Family fun, we budget 30. And then Izzy's wedding for her gift, Joe and I are giving her $100. It was a wedding gift, her and her fiance. So let me go ahead and add these up and I'll tell you where we're at. Okay, friends, it was 1,505. All right, so let's go ahead to this next page. And originally I said that I wasn't going to use this sticker. I'm going to use the thick one at the top. I'm going to wipe this out. This page was from, this page was one of the ones I franken planned. And I think I'm going to bring it down so I'll line up the bottom of the sticker with the actual line. But because it's a little bit longer, I'm going to have to move it close to the spine. There we go. All right, that looks good. And then I'm going to use this large sticker here. again close to the spine, but lining up with this line here. And I'm going to use the last glitter strip as well, just so that that doesn't look so bare. All right, so we go ahead and we put our estimated, which from our fixed expenses, which was $2,423, and we add it to our estimated varied expenses, which was $1,505. So I think I should do this in my, I could do this in my head. 3,928 are our estimated expenses for March. I'm going to go ahead and flip this page over to this. This is where I track items from my varied expenses that I don't want to track on the calendar. Maybe they only happen once or twice throughout the month. And I like to put one of these flags down. And I think I'm going to use the darker pink just to cover up some of this white out, friends, because it's kind of, I mean, I have to do it because that flag there, but I don't like having a whole bunch of white out on my page either. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I like to track on here clothing. So I just really quickly, some people do their weekly check-ins on this page. I used to do weekly check-ins, but then honestly, friends, I just couldn't keep up with it. So I changed this page to some of the varied expenses that I have that I do, you know, maybe once or twice a month. I would add a clothing item. So home, and then family fun, we'll put down here. And then like I wouldn't write Izzy's wedding down because that's a one-time payment or thing I'm paying for. So I don't need to track that, if that makes sense. All right, I think that is it, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this March budget with me. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing down below, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye-bye, friends.